TV proudly presents the 16th Region Baseball Tournament live from Addington Field in Boyd County, Kentucky. Now let's go to the field and pregame coverage of the 2025 16th Region Baseball Tournament live on Kool TV.
Well, I have bid you a good morning, a good afternoon, and now a good evening from Boyd County and Cannonsburg here at the Larry Addington Field, and our final game of the opening day of the 2025 16th Region Tournament. Our final game matches up the champions out of the 61st District, the Rowan County Vikings, at 24-11. They'll go against the runners-up out of the 62nd District, the Morgan County Cougars, at 15-14. These two teams did not play back in the regular season. Winner of this game will get Russell in game number 2 of our semifinals, scheduled for tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll look at our lineups and get you ready for first pitch. Morgan County and Rowan County in the final game of day number 1 of the 16th Region Tournament, next on Kool TV.
Good morning, Isabella.
Hi, David.
Back for your morning routine?
Clark's Refresh Rewards program is something you'll flip for.
Hey, Isabella. Hi, Annabelle.
Donut?
Don't forget the sprinkles. Cream and sugar.
Download our app today and enjoy all of the rewards. No flipping required.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Back here in Boyd County as we get you set for the final game of day number 1. The head coach is meeting with our umpiring crew at home plate. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. We'll start first with the Cougars of Morgan County, the runners-up out of the 62nd District. Leading things off and playing shortstop is Grayson Hampton. Batting second and pitching is Cooper Fleming. Batting third in center field's Parker Trusty. The cleanup hitter is the third baseman, Jaden Willis. Batting fifth as the designated hitter is Isaac Campbell. Batting sixth and playing right field, Alex Lee. Batting seventh and catching is Paxton Miller. Batting eighth at second base, Will Lane, and batting ninth in left field is Connor Fleming. Hampton, Fleming, Trusty, Willis, Campbell, Lee, Miller, Lane, and Fleming. T. Wayne Willis as the head coach for the Cougars, getting his team back here to the regional tournament. As last year they failed to Raceland did not play here last year. They lost to Raceland in 2023, 13-3. Now for the Rowan County Vikings, Scott Collins under the direction of this year's program. Center fielder Aaron Pennington leads things off. Abram Norden will bat second. He'll play shortstop. Will Richardson's in left field. He'll bat third. The cleanup hitter is the first baseman, Ben Dehart. Batting fifth as a designated hitter is Mason Havens. Batting sixth in right field, Toby Stinson. Batting seventh and catching, Brody Likens. Batting eighth at second base is Carson Madden, and batting ninth at third base is Jason Ingalls. Pennington, Norden, Richardson, Dehart, Havens, Stinson, Likens, Madden, and Ingalls. We'll take our final break. First pitch next on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
I am Shane Wallingford. I'm President and CEO of JSB Industrial Solutions. JSB Industrial Solutions is a manufacturer of many products. We took a shotgun approach to our business. We take each project individually and break it down into the smallest bits, communicate effectively, and move forward. Our vision is basically to make your problem our successful business.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Spring fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Daiwa, Shimano, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every style and size with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
The Ashland Area YMCA is where families and friends come to stay active and have fun. As a staple of the Ashland community for 125 years, we offer a wide range of activities and classes. We have something for all ages and interests, from cardio, fitness, and personal training, to swimming at our junior Olympic-sized pool, to a variety of sports facilities and programs. Follow us on social media to learn more about our programs or visit us today at the Ashland Area YMCA.
Since 1932, we've been a proud part of Kentucky, dedicated to serving our members with integrity, respect, and a commitment to excellence. We believe that by working together, we can create a brighter future for everyone. Whether you're saving for a new home, planning for retirement, or starting your own business, we're here to help you every step of the way. So stop wishing and start doing. And let's build a financially successful future together. Thank you for being a part of our journey.
Back here at Boyd County as we get you set for the final game of day number 1 of the 16th Region Tournament. Hampton, Fleming, and Trusty, the 3 that'll go for the Cougars against the Rowan County Vikings. Blake McKibben, Zach Moore, Todd Calvert on the bases, and Keith Powers behind the dish, our umpiring crew. For this final game. Let's look at the defensive alignment for the Vikings. Left to right, it'll be Richardson, Pennington, and Stinson. Third to first, Ingalls, Norden, Badden, and Dehart. Aaron Pennington is not catching. He's on there twice. Yeah, it's actually Likens is catching. And on the bump is going to be the right-hander of Grant Rose. I was going to say, Aaron Pennington's playing center field and catching. That's impressive. Rose making his 11th appearance on the season, a 6-0 record, a 2.28 ERA, 46 innings of work, 30 hits, 40 strikeouts, 30 walks, 22 runs given up, 15 of those have been earned. Softball is finished with day number 1 as East Carter polished off Raceland 2-0 in the final game. So the bracket for the semifinals is set. It'll be Rowan County and Greenup County in the upper half of the bracket. The lower half of the bracket, it'll be Ashland and East Carter. Again, those games scheduled to play tomorrow. Weather pending, as the same thing as here, is it's supposed to start raining about 3, 4 o'clock tonight, and it's going to rain for about 18 to 20 hours. And again, that's got us up in arms of what's going to happen moving forward, because also we've got some other situations to deal with graduations. There's some teams that are still in the mix that have graduation still to adhere to on Thursday and Friday. So far we've had 3 games and 3 district runner-ups have been the victors. Can Morgan County hold suit, or will Rowan County break the streak? We are about ready to find out, as Grayson Hampton's going to start us off, a .377 hitter, 29 hits, 19 driven in, 4 doubles, 14 walks on the season. As he'll settle in the right-handed side, the right-hander Grant Rose high on the bump, ready to get us underway. As he kicks and deals the first pitch, and it's low for a ball. This ball game is underway. 7 o'clock right on the nose. 70 degrees, beautiful sun-filled skies today. Rose falls behind quickly, 2-0. Slight breeze coming out of that left field corner. Hard hit ball over to third, and Ingles snares that one at the hot corner. 1 down in the first inning. And now the pitcher, Cooper Fleming, comes in.
The pitcher, number 23, Cooper Fleming.
Fleming, a .314 hitter, 22 hits, 15 driven in, 4 doubles, 6 walks on the year. This one's off the end of the bat to the backstop for a foul ball, 0-1. Rowan County in those white and green pinstripe uniforms. Vikings across the chest with the big anchor on the left sleeve. Morgan County in the blue tops, white bottoms. Morgan across the chest. The right-hander Rose kicks and deals a curveball, that swung on a miss. 0-2. Starting our coverage this morning at 9:45. Working in our 10th hour of coverage here today. This one's hacked foul at the plate. And I will tell you right now, if you would have offered me an opportunity to take a bet of saying that we would start the 4th and final game of the opening day of the 16th Region Tournament on schedule, I would have taken that bet of saying there is no chance that even comes close. But, man, we have had 3 good ball games here this afternoon and now into the evening hour. So Fleming's gone on strikes. Parker Trusty steps in with the bases empty and 2 down. Trusty leads the team in hitting at .413, 33 hits, 18 driven in, 19 walks on the year. He also has 4 doubles. He fouls this one away. Raceland fell to Boyd County 2-0 in the opening game, and a stellar pitching duel between Caden Shore and Grant Slater. Fleming County over East Carter 3-0. And then Russell, in come-from-behind fashion, defeated Ashland 6-1. So 3 of our 4 teams are district runners-up, with 1 place in the semifinals still yet to be decided. Here's the 1-1. Chopped up the first base line. Rose will take it himself. He'll sprint across the bag, and a 1-2-3 inning for the Vikings here in the first. We're scoreless with the Vikings coming to bat after this on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg. Baseball and softball seasons are here, and Grayson Sporting Goods is your one-stop shop for everything from bats and gloves to helmets and accessories. No matter the age, Grayson Sporting Goods has the size to get your favorite star ready to hit the field. Grayson Sporting Goods also offers a full selection of East and West Carter team gear with custom printing and embroidery available on many items. Stop by Grayson Sporting Goods, located on Main Street in downtown Grayson, proudly serving Carter County and surrounding counties since 1975.
Bottom of the first inning, scoreless, with Rowan County coming to the plate. Do up this inning, Pennington, Norden, and Richardson. Let's take a look at the defense for the Cougars. Left to right, Connor Fleming, Parker Trusty, Alex Lee. Third to first, Jaden Willis, Grayson Fleming, Will Lane, and Ryan Legg. Paxton Miller behind the dish. And the right-hander of Cooper Fleming is on the bump. Big, long, lanky right-hander making his 10th appearance on the season with a 3-2 record, a 3.30 ERA. 29 and 2/3 innings of work, 26 hits, 30 strikeouts, 17 walks, 25 runs, 14 of those have been earned. He battled in the district championship game, went 6 innings, gave up 4 hits, 1 run that was earned, struck out 7 and walked 4 in the loss to East Carter 1-0. So Aaron Pennington, the center fielder, will start us off. A .395 hitter, 45 hits, 26 driven in, 15 walks, 9 doubles on the year. Looks like a called strike on the outer half. 0-1. That one's downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Breaking ball just upstairs, 2-1. Pennington, Norden, and Richardson, the 3 that'll go for Scott Collins' Vikings. Here's the 2-1. Hard hit ball right back up the middle that takes Fleming off of his feet on the bump. And a hard hit ball for Aaron Pennington to start the first. That was an absolute blistered ball. As Pennington picks up his 46th hit of the season. And now Abram Norden steps in. The shortstop batting .423 on the year. 41 hits, 24 driven in, 3 doubles, 20 walks. That leads the team. He'll go from the left-handed side. Pennington takes his lead over at first base. Fleming from the stretch, high up by the chin. And the first pitch misses up and away for a ball. Rowan County aggressive on the base paths. 100 stolen bases out of 108 attempts. Pennington 20 of 22 on the year. Healthy lead for Pennington over at first base as Fleming checks him. It's a wide throw that's snared there by Legg and easily back in is Pennington. He's got to get those pearly whites nice and dirty first. Good look there as he leads away from the bag and a throw back over, and he's back in easily. Two balls and no strikes. Lights are on here at the ballpark as starting to see a little bit of a cloud cover more than the blue skies that we've seen all day long. That system that's moving in settles over top the ballpark. Scott Collins, much like Tim Rice, still old school hand signals, no wristbands. Comes at the knees for a call strike 3-1. Tim Rice taking his team back to the regional semifinals for the first time since 2017. The Vikings have something cooking here in the first as Norden's on with a 5-pitch walk. Not the guy that you want coming to the plate with base runners on and Will Richardson. 12 home runs on the season for Rowan County. He owns 4 of those. Batting .363 on the 7, 37 hits, 31 driven in, 5 doubles, 13 walks. That one's off of the catcher and off of the home plate umpire. That's the only reason that ball stayed where it is, but both runners are going to advance on the passed ball. So now 2 runners in scoring position. And this one's rocketed through the left side, a base hit. Pennington comes to the plate. Here comes Norton. He's going to come in easily. Slamming on the brakes over at first is Richardson. It's a 2 RBI single, and Rowan County has an early 2-0 lead.
First baseman number 20, Ben DeHart.
So now Ben DeHart climbs in. First baseman for the Vikings, a 365 hitter, 31 hits, 31 driven in. 13 walks, 5 doubles on the year. So Richardson collecting his 36th and 37th RBI of the season. That leads the team. He and DeHart, the only men in the 30s. Got even at a ball and a strike. Nice pitch, Anthony's outer half. 1-2. Breaking ball, and this one's crushed. Out to left. Trying to get it to Fleming. It's over top of his head. Richardson's on his horse. He's coming first to third. He's coming to the plate. It's going to be an RBI double from Ben DeHart. 3-0 Vikings. That's the longest ball we've seen travel in the air today. And that ball was scorched over top the left fielder's head. And Will Richardson was screaming around the base paths. So 3 runs on 3 hits, still nobody out. And Mason Havens will climb in. Havens wearing the double 9s tonight. I was hoping he was going to come out of the bullpen. We had to have the music ready for that if he did. Here's the 1-0. That's a called strike. 1-1. Havens only an 8th grader. That is a tall drink of water for an 8th grader. Big-bodied kid. 1-1. Healthy hack as he comes up on empty on that one. 1-2. 312 hitter on the year. 29 hits, 29 driven in. 8 doubles, 2 home runs. He's walked 14 times. This one's fouled away. Great look in from the United Rentals Tower cam. The 1-2. Fouled away. Fleming back to work, spikes that one in the dirt. Nice job there by Miller to dig that one out and keep DeHart out at second base as the count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The right-hander sets and deals. 2-2. Breaking ball that doesn't turn over as it's up near his head and the count goes to full. That's a balk. Yeah, that is a balk because there was not time called. So now Keith Bauer steps out and says that he did call time. He did not signal for time. So the balk will be erased. As Fleming was trying to quick pitch Havens, and he spikes this one in the dirt for ball 4, and there's 2 on. And we're going to get a visit to the mound from the pitching coach for the Cougars. So it brings in Toby Stinson, the right fielder. But a huge inning looming for Rowan County, who has 3 runs on 3 hits, and now they got 2 runners on board. And Scott Collins brings his crew together over on the third base side. Let's take a look at our bracket. Again, earlier today, Boyd County and Raceland in a dandy of a game. Opening game of the tournament, best tournament game we've seen thus far. 2-0 in a pitcher's duel. Fleming County beat East Carter 3-0. It was Russell coming from behind over Ashland 6-1. And the winner of this game will play Russell tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, weather pending. And then Wednesday night, the championship scheduled for 6 o'clock. You can see all those games right here on Kool TV. So Toby Stinson steps in, the right fielder. 258 hitter, 17 hits, 19 driven in. He chops this one to the right side, the high hop lane. Goes to shortstop and throws it away. Everybody's going to be safe as DeHart's going to come around and score. Havens goes first to third, and it's 4-0 on the error. So at the corners now, and Brody Likens comes in. Stinson is not credited with an RBI there. Man, look at this. Pete Fraley knows how to get to our hearts, man. He's coming in with a plate full of cookies and chicken. This one's slapped foul. Now, if you walk in here with a got cooler of lemonade, I'm done. I'm just going to take the headset off and somebody else can do it. I'll let Jared do it. Whew. Stuff's addictive. At the corner, still nobody out here in the first. 4 runs across. 3 hits and a Morgan County error. Rowan County trying to make quick work of the Cougars here in the final game. This one's fouled away. Likens wants a sign again from Scott Collins. Action up in the, that's just Rose up throwing in the Rowan County bullpen with a long inning. This one stays out well out of the zone, 1 and 2. So sitting in the press box with the delicious, wonderful aroma of freshly deep-fried chicken. As you can tell, I am a food connoisseur. That's just Tim Nelson. Happy birthday to my man. Check of the runners. 2-2 pitch in there, called strike 3 for the first down of the inning. So Likens caught looking. Oh, man. Look at this guy. I may not be able to drive home tonight. I think this is like my 4th lemonade today. I'm either going to collapse when I go home or I'm going to be up all night long. Carson Madden steps in, the second baseman, 257 hitter, 18 hits, 13 driven in, 3 doubles, 14 walks. Runners at the corners, 1 down in the inning. 4-0 Rowan. That one's in there, called strike. 1-1. Two balls and a strike. Now, I'm an old guy, and I'm a baseball guy. So you give me some good concession stand food, and I'll take it over a steak dinner any night if it's good. And there's some really good food that rolls out of here at Boyd County. 2-1 pitch, laced foul on the first base side. Had the fried bologna sandwich at lunch. That was stellar. They had hamburgers and hot dogs rolling today. You could smell them coming off of the grill, freshly popped popcorn all day long. And, of course, the gallons and gallons of the infectiously addictive lemonade. Two-two pitch upstairs. And again, it's Memorial Day. You're supposed to eat out and, the cookout or whatever, and just put in some baseball, which is so American a thing to do. Makes it even better. Payoff pitch, down and away, ball 4, and they're loaded. So Cooper Fleming's 35 pitches deep into this inning, and he still only has 1 out. And the 9th batter of the inning coming to the plate, Jason Ingalls.
Third baseman, number 5, Jason Ingalls.
Ingalls batting .259, 15 hits, 10 driven in. 2 doubles, 15 walks on the year. Pillows covered in Vikings as Ingalls fans at that one and comes up empty. Pennington awaits in the on-deck circle for his second at-bat of the ball game here in the home first. 4 runs across already, 3 hits and an error. The Vikings looking for more. Ingalls quickly behind, 0-2. As Cooper's come at him at 2 straight fastballs. Havens at third, Stinson at second, Madden at first. Fleming trying to limit the damage at 2-4. That one's up and in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This game's brought to you apart by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, see the good folks at Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. The 1-2. Off the end of the bat, and that one's going to get down for a foul ball. This game's also brought to you apart by Ram Pharmacy. For all your pharmaceutical needs, see the good folks at Ram Pharmacy, 719 Greenup Avenue in Raceland. Give them a call, 606-836-7267. That's 836-RAMS. Ram Pharmacy, your friend for life. The 1-2. Down and away. Again, our big thanks to United Rentals for our tower cam view that you've got there on your screen. Partnered with us through the district tournaments as well as the regional tournaments. 2-2 pitch, rolled over to third base. That's a fair ball. Snuck it past the third base bag. Here comes Stinson around. He's going to come in with ease. It's going to be a 2 RBI double for Jason Ingalls. Everybody just kind of froze, and that ball just snuck through the line, and that may be it for Cooper Fleming. So 9 batters go through, only 1 out recorded, and let's see if we get a call to the bullpen, and we will. We'll step out for a break. We'll tell you about it when we return after this on Kool TV.
When you need to say happy birthday, get well, thinking of you, or any special occasion, say it with flowers from Fields Flower Shop in Ashland and Grayson. Fields Flower Shop can also take care of your sympathy needs, and they carry a beautiful selection of silk flowers, balloons, and fruit baskets. They've provided quality service since 1920. Call 606-324-2184. That's 606-324-2184. Fields Flower Shop, 221 15th Street, Ashland, and US 60 Grayson.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations, or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Call to the bullpen for the Cougars as the third baseman of Jaden Willis will take over. Making his 12th appearance on the season with a 3-5 record, a 2.28 ERA. 46 innings of work, 39 hits, 42 strikeouts, 23 walks. He's given up 37 runs. 15 of those have been earned. Rowan County with 6 across here in the first. Fleming's going to go from the mound to third base. And Willis is going to inherit runners at second and third with only 1 out. And Aaron Pennington coming through for the second time in this inning. First time with us on the channel, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Hit that bell. Each time we put out new material, we'll alert you directly to your mobile device. So Pennington smacked a ball right back through the middle that undressed Fleming on the mound.
Now batting number 11, center fielder Aaron Pennington.
So 6 runs on 4 hits. The first pitch from Willis misses up and in for a ball. Book is still open on Fleming as he is responsible for the runners at second and third. The 1-0. And that one hits him. That one goes up and in. And that one is a tough one as he goes down to a knee over on the third base side. And they're going to bring the training staff out to check on him from there. We're going to step out for a break. We'll be back in just a second on Kool TV.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Spring fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Daiwa, Shimano, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every style and size with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
So back here at Boyd County, 6-0 is our score, and Aaron Pennington still being attended to by the athletic training staff for the Vikings as he took one up and in off of his nose. So the bases will be jammed once again. And the question is that who's going to come in and run for Mr. Pennington, or is he going to try to stay in the ball game? So Abert Norden is at the plate, due up. But Jaden Willis had one go up and in and went right across the bridge in the nose of the center fielder for the Vikings. Grant Rose continues to just throw softly down in the Rowan County bullpen. And you can see the athletic training staff there attending to Mr. Pennington. Now the umpires are going to come together to make the decision of how they're going to approach this one moving forward. So Madden will be at third, Ingles out at second, and Pennington or whoever comes in to run for him will be at first. A 6-run inning already for the Rowan County Vikings. It's still only one out here in the inning. Now let's go ahead and step out for a quick break, and we'll come back and hopefully try to reset things. 6-0 here in the first. Back after this on Kool TV.
The Ashland Area YMCA is where families and friends come to stay active and have fun. As a staple of the Ashland community for 125 years, we offer a wide range of activities and classes. We have something for all ages and interests, from cardio, fitness, and personal training, to swimming at our junior Olympic-sized pool, to a variety of sports facilities and programs. Follow us on social media to learn more about our programs or visit us today at the Ashland Area YMCA.
Since 1932, we've been a proud part of Kentucky, dedicated to serving our members with integrity, respect, and a commitment to excellence. We believe that by working together, we can create a brighter future for everyone. Whether you're saving for a new home, planning for retirement, or starting your own business, we're here to help you every step of the way. So stop wishing and start doing. And let's build a financially successful future together. Thank you for being a part of our journey.
All right, back here, ready to get underway. As Tyler Crisp has gone on to run for Pennington. And Abram Norden will step in as he looks at a first pitch in there for a called strike. A walk his first time through. Bases full, one out here in the first inning. That's a called strike. 0-2. Will Richardson in the on-deck circle would go next. The 0-2. This is high for a ball, 1-2. Pennington still being attended to over in the Rowan County dugout. One-two pitch down and in for a ball. 2-2. Count goes to full. Swing and a miss. So 2 outs here in the first. And now Will Richardson. So Will Richardson, a 2 RBI single his first time through. Hard hit ball is short. A diving save by Hampton will get the runner at second base, and that will end the inning. The Vikings push across 6-0 through 1. Back after this on Kool TV.
Welcome to Papa John's. Come meet the band. We got Cab the Sauce Man pouring our sauce right from the can. Don't bother him, he's in the zone. Huh? We got Short Christine. So beautiful. Check this out. We got Dough Toley over at our fresh, never frozen original dough station. Hey, Show off. Kid's a prodigy. And Scotty and Shannon dropping those toppings all over. He calls me Papa.
No, I don't.
Mm-mm.
No, I don't.
And we're making you a Papa John's pizza.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
Top of the second inning, 6-0. Rowan County leads it. Willis, Campbell, and Lee. 3 coming through for the Cougars. 6 runs on 4 hits for the Vikings. Now the Cougars with some work to do. Down 6. So Jaden Willis will start us off. That one goes all the way to the backstop. That's a called strike at the belt. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Fouled away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Grant Rose sat for nearly 30 minutes. 1-2 pitch out into right center. Richardson drifting into the gap. He'll make the catch. 1 away in the inning. Hang tight with us, guys. We're having a little bit of technical issues with one of our cameras, so we're working on that feverishly to get all that squared away. So we got to get creative with what we've got, but hey, that's why you have all these extra angles, right? So Isaac Campbell steps in, the designated hitter for the Cougars. That one misses low for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Campbell a .207 hitter, 12 hits, 9 driven in. 1-1 down and in, 2 balls and a strike. Hat tip to my crew, Trey and Felicia Collier. They've done a phenomenal job today. Taking care of all the images that you've seen on the screen. 2-1 pitch, a dart on the outside corner, 2-2. Jared Stacy's out here chowing on some cookies and umpiring. I love it. 2-2 breaking ball, chopped over toward third. Ingles climbs a ladder and a low throw, but it's dug out by Dehart. 2 down in the inning. All 5'7" of Jason Ingles stretched to get that one. And he threw a nice ball over after getting flat-footed, and Dehart digs it out of the sand. So bases empty, 2 down, and in comes the right fielder of Alex Lee. Lee, a .306 hitter, 19 hits, 11 driven in. You know, the weather we've talked about all day long, it actually looks normal now outside. Lights on, cloud cover over top. That one's just inside for a ball, 2-0. Paxton Miller awaits in the on-deck circle, would go next. That one's up and in. It's 3 balls and no strikes. Get a hat tip to Frank Conley and his crew here from Boyd County. Athletic Director Pete Fraley and everything he's done this week of getting everything ready, and the great folks here at Boyd County. Greatly appreciate all their efforts, and so far we've had a phenomenal first day of the tournament. So after falling behind 3-0, Roses battled back to a payoff pitch. Here it comes. It's off the end of the bat and high to first base. Dehart drifting into foul territory, and he's going to run it down to end the inning. Morgan County goes in order, 6-0 Vikings as we go to the bottom of the second inning after this on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return,
refresh,
refuel.
When you need to say happy birthday, get well thinking of you, or any special occasion, say it with flowers from Fields Flower Shop in Ashland and Grayson. Fields Flower Shop can also take care of your sympathy needs, and they carry a beautiful selection of silk flowers, balloons, and fruit baskets. They've provided quality service since 1920. Call 606-324-2184. That's 606-324-2184. Fields Flower Shop, 221 15th Street, Ashland, and US 60 Grayson.
Beautiful shot overhead of Larry Addington field from our United Rentals Tower Cam. 6-0 Rowan County, DeHart, Havens, and Stinson to go. Close the book on Fleming. He goes a third of an inning, faced 9 batters. Gave up 4 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned. Struck out a batter, walked 3. Before handing the ball off to Willis, who got the final 2 outs of the first inning. So 4, 5, and 6 this inning due up for the Vikings. DeHart 1 for 1 starts us off. Had an RBI double on a ball that he smoked over top the left fielder's head. That one misses wide for a ball. 1-0. Only game of the opening round tournament that the teams did not play each other in the regular season. Oh, excuse me, swing and a foul ball at the plate, 1-1. Raceland and Boyd County played each other in the final game of the regular season. East Carter and Fleming County played on April 19th. Ashland and Russell played on May 12th. But Morgan County and Rowan County did not play. There's a ball slapped into right field, and DeHart's on for the second time in the ballgame. So now Mason Havens comes in.
Designated hitter number 99, Mason Havens.
Havens reached on a walk his first time through this evening. The 1-0. Healthy hack and a miss. Count evens at 1-1. Again, semifinal scheduled tomorrow night at 5:30 and 8. That's weather pending. One downstairs. 2-1. If we don't play tomorrow night, we'll try Wednesday night. If Rowan County hangs on to win and we don't get Wednesday, we can't play Thursday. I was at the corner for a called strike, 2-2. Rowan County is graduating on Thursday night. Nobody left in the field has graduation on Friday, even though there are several graduations that take place on Friday night. So we had all kinds of graduation issues coming into tonight. Now we only have the one that we have to deal with, and that's Rowan County on Thursday. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. One away in the inning. So now Toby Stinson comes in. He reached on an error. And he slaps this one through the whole left side and into left field, a base hit. His first hit of the evening. And now the catcher, Brody Likens, comes in. Likens 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Sends this one over top the third base dugout and out of play. Man, you can feel that air. It is getting cool. I bet we've dropped 10 degrees since we threw first pitch. That's 70 degrees. This one's fouled away. one's upstairs, 1-2. Two on, one out. Slap to third. Fleming steps on the bag. He'll put it in the back pocket and just take the lead runner for the second out of the inning. So Likens is on board. And now Carson Madden. Madden walked his first time through. That was at the top of the letters. A called strike 0-1. One ball, one strike. Slider down and away, 2-1. Two one, sweet chin music as he dances away, 3-1. Outside corner called strike. So now with two outs, both runners will have a head start here. Stinson at second, Likens over at first. The pause in the pitch. And a hard hit ball to third base through the legs of Fleming and into left field, a base hit. Stinson's going to come home and score. It'll be a 7-0 ball game on the air from the third baseman.
Third baseman number 5.
And now Jason Ingalls comes in. Ingalls had a 2 RBI double his first time up on a ball that he laced past the third baseman. Two and 0. Oh, my mistake. 1-1. Obviously. Two balls and a strike. I'll tell you to pass the offering plate. 2-1. That one's above the letters, 3-1. At the corners, 2 down. Ingalls awaits. That one's upstairs, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. So now coming in is going to be Ross Banks, as he will hit in the spot of Aaron Pennington.
Now batting number 7, Ross Banks.
So Banks will have his first cuts of the ball game. A .250 hitter, 1 hit on the season. And he slaps this one into right field, a base hit. 1 run's going to score on the hit. The second run's going to score on the fielding error by the right fielder, and it's 9-0 Rowan County. So a single and RBI and then the second run comes home on the error by the right fielder, and they're at the corners. Ross Banks had 4 plate appearances, 1 hit. And he smacks that one into right field. The catcher and pitcher was totally crossed up there, and the umpire, Keith Powers, saved another run. So 2-0. Runners at second and third. So 9-0. Rowan County with 3 more here in the second. The 3-0 get it over pitch, 3-1. And another visit to the mound. So the base is juiced. Will Richardson coming to the plate. Let's see what the plan is here with Willis, as they're going to stay with him for the moment. So Ingles at third, Banks out at second, Norden at first. 3 more already across. But there are 2 outs, and Will Richardson at the plate, who is 1 for 2 with 2 runs driven in. He grounded into a fielder's choice on a hard hit ball out to short to end the inning in the first. And the first pitch hits Richardson on the elbow, and that'll bring home another run and make it 10-0. So a run driven in for him, his third.
First baseman number 20, Ben Dehart.
And now Ben Dehart steps in. Dehart 2 for 2. A double and an RBI. Bases covered up. So the second inning in a row that this Rowan County team has sent at least 9 to the plate, as this one is fouled away. Rowan County sent 12 to the plate in the first. They've batted around here in the second, as that was a called strike 1 and 2. Havens away in the on-deck circle would go next. The 1-2. Pitch just misses high for a ball 1 and 2. Two, hard hit ball up the middle, base hit. 2 runs are going to score. It's going to be a 2 RBI single for Dehart. They sling it past the catcher. Both runners are going to move up on the throwing error, and it's 12-2 Vikings. And we are going to, I believe, get a pitching change here for the Cougars. 2 down in the inning, 6 more across. It's 12-0. Call to the bullpen. We're back after this on Kool TV.
When you need to say happy birthday, get well, thinking of you, or any special occasion, say it with flowers from Fields Flower Shop in Ashland and Grayson. Fields Flower Shop can also take care of your sympathy needs, and they carry a beautiful selection of silk flowers, balloons, and fruit baskets. They've provided quality service since 1920. Call 606-324-2184. That's 606-324-2184. Fields Flower Shop, 221 15th Street, Ashland, and US 60 Grayson.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
So Parker Trusty gets the nod here in relief, making his 17th appearance on the season, a 3-4 record with a 5.25 ERA. 41 and a third innings of work, 56 hits, 39 strikeouts, 20 walks. He's given up 51 runs, 31 of those have been earned. Rowan County with 2 runners on. So Legg is going to move into, first off, Fleming's going to move from left to center. Legg's going from first to left, and Willis is going to go from the pitcher to first base. And Mason Havens comes in. This one's in the gap out in right center. Lee drifting over, makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. But 6 more runs come across for the Vikings. They lead at 12-0 as we head to the third after this on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
A look at the United Rentals Skycam for all your heavy equipment and lift needs. Give them a call, 304-429-1260. 12-0 Vikings. They put 6 across with 2 outs in the second inning. Back-to-back 6-run innings. So bottom 3 of the order for the Cougars coming through. Close the book on Willis. He goes an inning and a third. 4 hits, 6 runs. None of those were earned. Struck out 2, walked 2, hit 2 batters.
Leading off the top of the third for Morgan County, number 28, Paxton Miller.
So the catcher, Paxton Miller, will start us off, a 143 hitter. 5 hits, 4 driven in, 9 walks on the season. In there for a called strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. You know, the big thing for Grant Rose is he has had some very long half innings of his team at the plate. He's done a really good job of trying to keep himself loose. As he worked over in the bullpen there in that long first inning. Here's the 1-2. Slow roller out to short. Norden scoops that one up, fires it across, and the pick. One down.
Second baseman, number 21, Will Lane.
So the second baseman, Will Lane, climbs in. Lane, a .320 hitter on the season, 16 hits, 12 driven in, 12 walks, 5 doubles. Healthy hack that comes up empty. 1-0. 0-1 breaking ball, tumbles in there for a called strike. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh, 2 wide. And where we currently stand, if the score stays where it is and Rowan County plates 3 in the bottom half of this inning, this game comes to a close. 1-2 breaking ball in there, called strike 3. 2 down in the inning. And the center fielder, Connor Fleming, comes in. Fleming batting .306, 26 hits, 19 driven in. 1 double, 5 walks on this season. Rose tries to sneak one in under the hands, but misses wide, 1-0. That one's at the knees to even things at 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 games currently in action right now in the Bigs. Dodgers beating up on the Guardians 6-1 in Cleveland. That game in the bottom of the 6th inning. Twins and Rays scoreless after 4. Finals today, Tigers beat the Giants 3-1. It was the Red Sox falling to the Brewers 3-2. Cubs over the Rockies 3-1 in Wrigley. Orioles beat the Cardinals 5-2. It was the Blue Jays over the Rangers 2-1. Redlegs get a win in Kansas City 7-4. And it was Mets over the White Sox 2-1. So the swinging strikeout takes the Cougars down in order. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. 12-0 Rowan. Back after this on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
I am Shane Wallingford. I'm President and CEO of JSB Industrial Solutions. JSB Industrial Solutions is a manufacturer of many products. We took a shotgun approach to our business. We take each project individually and break it down into the smallest bits, communicate effectively, and move forward. Our vision is basically to make your problem our successful business.
Bottom of the 3rd inning. Due up this inning, Stinson, Likens, and Madden. That is who is due up. We'll see if we get any different hitters coming through this time or not. 2 of those 3 are in the on-deck circle, so. Three runs by the Vikings will bring this one to a close and push them into the semifinals against Russell in game number 2 of the 2nd day of action tomorrow. Beautiful shot there from the United Rentals Tower cam overlooking the field here in Cannonsburg. So Toby Stinson will get us going. Stinson 1 for 2, reached on an error. That one's in there for a called strike, splits the plate in half. Single to left his last time through. This one's sent over into right field and tumbles in for a base hit. Stayed back on the breaking ball and lifted it to right. That's something Rowan County has done a really good job of this evening, picking up their 9th hit of the contest. So Stinson 2 for 3 in the ball game. And Brody Likens comes in 0 for 2. Strikeout victim looking and hit into a fielder's choice to third. Hits this one out of play on the third base side. Boyd County a winner today, 2-0. It was Fleming County over East Carter, 3-0. Russell beats Ashland 6-1, and Rowan County in the driver's seat in a 12-0 ball game here. That one's in the dirt. The count evens at 1-1. This was a rocket down the left field line, but bending foul as it gets over into the bullpen. Runner aboard, nobody out. A 1-2 count at the plate to the catcher, Brody Likens. Trusty set from the belt. To the plate he comes, and it's fouled away. One, two. Up and in. Only Jared Stacy would bring out lacrosse in a baseball game. I love it. One, two. Hammered over to third. Fleming snares it, throws it back toward first base, and then overthrows it. So it's going to allow Stinson to move out to second base on the throwing error from the third baseman, but there's one away in the inning. So he was trying to double up Stinson and then fires it over top of his head and brings Stinson out to second base. So now Carson Madden comes in 0 for 1 with a walk. Hits this one over towards second. Lane gets around it. High throw, but no problem for Willis as he hauls it in for the second out. So Stinson will advance 90 feet. He stands over at third base. And Jason Ingalls comes in. Ingalls 1 for 1, a walk, a 2 RBI double his first time through. Top of the order of Ross Banks stands in the on-deck circle. Ingalls smashes this one into the gap. Lee giving it a run. He'll chase it down. And the Vikings go quietly here in the third. They lead at 12-0 as we head to the fourth after this on Kool TV.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Spring fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Daiwa, Shimano, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every style and size with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Top of the fourth inning, 12-0 Vikings. For the first inning in the ball game, Rowan County goes quietly into third. The cloud cover starting to settle in over the area as the impeding weather makes its way this direction. Supposed to start seeing rain after midnight, around about 3 o'clock. And then around 9 o'clock, it's going to settle in the morning and rain most of the day all the way through about noon on Wednesday. So back to the top of the order we go. Grayson Hampton starts things off. The count evens at 1-1. Hampton lined out to third base as Ingles made a nice catch his first time through. Here's the 1-2. Slings that one wide. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two-two pitch, swung on a miss, strike 3. 1 down in the inning. 4th strikeout of the ball game. And now Cooper Fleming comes in, a strikeout victim his first time through. In there for a called strike. 0-1. Towering fly ball to left, and that's going to get out of play. 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch. Downstairs, kicks away from the catcher, Likens. As the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. 12 runs on 9 hits. Swing and a miss, back-to-back strikeouts. 2 down in the inning. So the base is empty and Parker Trusty comes in. He grounded out back to Rose, who just sprinted across. Grant Rose at 47 pitches. And Scott Collins is probably going to take him out due to the pitch count, to where if they don't play tomorrow, he could come back and pitch on Wednesday in the semifinals. If he goes over 50, he has to have 2 days rest. And they are going to signal the bullpen. A call to the bullpen for Rowan County as Grant Rose, a perfect game. He hands the ball off. We'll talk about it when we return after this on Kool TV.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Spring fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Daiwa, Shimano, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every style and size with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
It's probably call to the bullpen. Trying to see his number 12. Eli Miller. Miller, an 8th grader. This will be his 4th appearance on the season. He's thrown 2 innings. 1 hit, a run. It was earned. Struck out a batter. Has not walked anybody. So Grant Rose turns the ball over with a perfect game intact. But again, you're Rowan County. You're playing big picture here. You can save Grant to come back and throw with 1 day's rest if you keep him under 50 pitches. So Scott Collins electing to do just that as they were checking the pitch count very closely. And again, Rowan County trying to set itself up for its best pitching arsenal to move forward, as barring an absolute miracle, it would be Russell in the sights next for the Vikings. So Trusty 0 for 1. So Miller will settle himself in, and looks like he's going to work from the stretch. First pitch misses downstairs for a ball. You know, we've talked about the weather coming in. For the first time today, look at where the wind is blowing the flag. It has been blowing out of the left field corner all day long today. And for the first time today, it is turning and blowing back into the face of the hitters out of that right center field gap. Here's the 2-0. Downstairs, 3-0. Willis stands in the on-deck circle, would go next. Morgan County trying to work on their first base runner of the ball game. The 3-0. Right down Broadway, a called strike, 3-1. That's where you look at your pitcher and say, throw the strike pitch, kid. The 3-1. Slapped out towards short. Norden fires it across. And that'll end the inning. Morgan County goes quietly in the 4th, 12-0 as we head to the bottom of inning number 4 after this on Kool TV.
The Ashland area YMCA is where families and friends come to stay active and have fun. As a staple of the Ashland community for 125 years, we offer a wide range of activities and classes. We have something for all ages and interests, from cardio, fitness, and personal training, to swimming at our junior Olympic-sized pool, to a variety of sports facilities and programs. Follow us on social media to learn more about our programs, or visit us today at the Ashland Area YMCA.
Since 1932, we've been a proud part of Kentucky, dedicated to serving our members with integrity, respect, and a commitment to excellence. We believe that by working together, we can create a brighter future for everyone. Whether you're saving for a new home, planning for retirement, or starting your own business, we're here to help you every step of the way. So stop wishing and start doing. And let's build a financially successful future together. Thank you for being a part of our journey.
Bottom of the 4th inning, 12-0 Rowan County. Do up this inning for the Vikings, top of the orders of Bank, Norden, and Richardson. An interesting development for the moment as the new pitcher that came in for Rowan County, Eli Miller, came off the bump and went straight to the athletic training staff, and they're still attending to him in the dugout. So after he got his first batter in a 3-0 count, he came back and got a couple of pitches to get in there for the ground out. So the final line for Rose, he goes 3 2/3 innings of perfect baseball. He struck out 5. So Ross Banks will start us off. He singled to right his first time. Here's a high hopper over to third base, and that one's going to eat Fleming up for another error for the Morgan County Cougars. Fleming started coming forward, and then he got in by the tweener zone. And that high hop off of the dirt, and he was just trying to play defense at that point. So now Abram Norden comes in. He's 0 for 1, 2 walks and a strikeout.
Number 2, Abram Norden.
Here's a flare out to center. Coming on is Fleming, and he'll make the catch as he'll take it off the top of the turf for the first out here in the 4th. So 1 down, and in comes Will Richardson. Richardson 1 for 2. Hit by a pitch. He's driven in 3 runs this evening. Misses upstairs for a ball, 1-0. Rowan County looking for win number 25 on the season. This one's queued up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it'll die in the grass in between the baseline and the first base dugout, occupied by the Vikings, 1-1. The pause and the pitch. 2-1. Guardians have gotten one back on the Dodgers, now 6-2 bottom of the 7th. Twins race still scoreless down in Tampa. The 2-1. 3 balls and a strike on the pitch down and in. The 3-1 from Trusty. Down and in. Ball 4, and there's 2 on. So Richardson reaches for the 3rd time in the ball game. A hit by pitch, a walk, and a single.
Number 20, Ben DeHart.
And now Ben DeHart, 3 for 3, 3 runs driven in with a double. That one's down and away for a ball, 1-0. Again, the place we are in the contest, 3 runs for the Vikings would bring this game to a close. If not, Morgan County will have some work to have to do in the top half of the 5th inning, as this one goes to the backstop on the wild pitch, and both runners will advance 90 feet. It was about 3 years ago, I believe it was, 3-4 years ago, that the KHSAA brought in the 15 after 3 rule. And then it's always been 10 after 5 in the run rule mercies. That was a called strike, 2-1. DeHart looking for his 4th hit of the ball game. Nice breaking ball that tumbles in there, 2-2. Rowan County with 9 hits in the ball game. 6 runs in the 1st, 6 in the 2nd, scoreless in the 3rd, threatening here in the 4th. Lifted out to center, right at Fleming. Banks is going to tag and come to the plate. The throw gets cut off. It's a sacrifice fly, and it's 13-0. Richardson does not tag up, so he'll stay out at second base. Dehart picks up his 4th RBI of the ball game. And Mason Havens comes in, 0 for 2. A walk and a strikeout. He also flew out to right. Dumps that one in there for a first pitch curveball. 0-1. This one's laced through the right side, a base hit. Richardson's coming to the plate. It's going to be an RBI single for Havens, and it's 14-0. So now Toby Stinson, 2 for 3. Reached on an error his first time up, and a pair of singles to left and right, respectfully, in his last 2 at-bats. Game-clinching run is on board, but there are 2 outs here in the 4th. And a first pitch up and in for a ball. The 1-0 in the dirt. Nice job there by Miller to box that one up and keep it in front of him and hold Havens over at first base. Casey Madden down in the bullpen warming up. This one's in the gap and all kinds of trouble. Havens is on his horse. That one's going to tumble in. They're going to hold him at third base. It's going to be a double for Toby Stinson. And runners at second and third with 2 outs here in the 4th. Stinson 3 for 4 today with a double. And now Brody Lykin steps in with the game-clinching run 90 feet away. Lykin's 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Grounded into a fielder's choice and then grounded out to third base as the first pitch dumps in there for a called strike 0-1. 0-1 pitch. Tries to chicken wing it and draw the elbow guard contact, but doesn't get it. 1-1. Trusty from the windup. 1-1 pitch. I missed somewhere. I'm not for sure where, though. 2-1. Good-looking pitch from the backside here. The 2-1. That one hits him on the elbow. That one did get him. So that'll load the bases. And T. Wayne Willis is going to come out and have a conversation with Keith Powers and saying, did the elbow not go over the plate when it made contact? So it was a very quick conversation. Now Carson Madden will come in. Again, 2 down, bases full. The only run that matters at the moment is the one at third base. That would be a 15-run win and push them into tomorrow's semifinals round against Russell, who defeated Asheville tonight 6-1. Madden 0 for 2, has a walk in the ball game. Kind of evens the ball on a strike. One. Gets that one in there for a called strike, 1-2. Jason Ingles would go next. Actually, no, he can't. He's either here or not. This one is all up to Mr. Madden. There will not be another batter that will go in this inning. He'll either be retired or the game is over. The 1-2. That one's down and away. That's going to bring the runner to the plate, and that's going to be your ball game. Rowan County's going to walk it off with a 15-0 win in 4 innings, Postgame show, and we return after this on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg. Baseball and softball seasons are here, and Grayson Sporting Goods is your one-stop shop for everything from bats and gloves to helmets and accessories. No matter the age, Grayson Sporting Goods has the size to get your favorite star ready to hit the field. Grayson Sporting Goods also offers a full selection of East and West Carter team gear with custom printing and embroidery available on many items. Stop by Grayson Sporting Goods, located on Main Street in downtown Grayson, proudly serving Carter County and surrounding counties since 1975.
Welcome to Papa John's. Come meet the band. We got Cab the Sauce Man pouring our sauce right from the can. Don't bother him, he's in the zone. Huh? We got Short Christine.
So beautiful.
Check this out. We got Dough Toley over at our fresh, never frozen original dough station.
Hey,
show off. Kid's a prodigy. And Scotty and Shannon dropping those toppings all over. He calls me Papa.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
And we're making you a Papa John's pizza.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Not only is State Senator Robin Webb proud to support and congratulate our youth in all their endeavors in and out of the classroom, but your State Senator Robin Webb is also proud to support and work for all the adults in her district. Robin Webb strives to put forth the best for youth and adults alike. Whether it's in Frankfort or here at home in her district, know that Robin Webb puts you first in all of her decisions she makes. State Senator Robin Webb strives harder every day to make Kentucky a better place to work, live, and have fun.
Final in 4 innings. Rowan County wins this one over Morgan County. 6 runs in the first, 6 in the second. They play 3 more across in the fourth. And to get a 15-0 victory to move themselves into the semifinals against Russell, scheduled for tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. We'll take a break. We'll come back and look at our final numbers and wrap things up here on the opening day of the 16th region tournament. That's as we continue here on Kool TV.
Good morning, Isabella.
Hi, David.
Back for your morning routine?
Clark's Refresh Rewards program is something you'll flip for.
Hey, Isabella.
Hi, Annabelle.
Donut?
Don't forget the sprinkles. Cream and sugar.
Download our app today and enjoy all of the rewards. No flipping required.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Final score in this one, 15-0 in 4 innings. Here's our final numbers. Rowan County pounds out 11 hits. DeHart goes 3 for 3. He drives in 4. Stinson 3 for 4 as the lone players to have multi-hit games in the ballgame. Ingalls, DeHart, and Stinson with doubles as Rowan County combines to toss a perfect game here in the final game of day number 1 of the 16th Region Tournament. Final pitching numbers look like this. Connor Fleming goes in third of an inning. 4 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned, strikes out 1, walks 3. He'll take the loss. Willis goes an inning and a third in relief. 4 hits, 6 runs, none earned. Struck out 2, walked 2. And then Parker Trusty works 2 innings, 3 hits, 3 runs, unearned. Strikes out none, walks a batter. Grant Rose goes 3 2/3 innings. He strikes out 5. He hands the ball off to Eli Miller, who throws the final third of an inning as they combine for the perfect game. Final numbers look like this. Morgan County, no runs, no hits, 7 errors. For Rowan County, 15 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They leave 5 runners on base. It took us an hour and 30 minutes to decide this one as we take a look at our bracket now as it is set. Boyd County and Fleming County in the upper half of the bracket. Russell and Rowan County in the bottom half of the bracket. Again, 5:30 first pitch tomorrow night, weather pending. And again, if we get banged tomorrow, we move into Wednesday. If we get banged on Wednesday, now we have to move until Friday because Rowan County still has to do graduation. That is the only team that we have to worry with graduations now, as all the other teams that had graduations on Friday and Saturday have now been eliminated. So that's where we currently stand. We'll keep you up to date on our social media accounts as well as we move through here this evening. So dressing the field, get ready to tarp it up and get things ready for Mother Nature that's about to unleash on us overnight and into tomorrow. But again, we'll see how things play out as we move in to day number 2 in the semifinals round of the 16th Region Tournament. Hat tip to my crew, Trey Collier and Felicia Collier. A big thank you to Pete Fraley, Frank Conley, and all the great staff here at Boyd County Baseball. Phenomenal job they've done here in the first day of the tournament. And a huge thank you to the great staff down in the concession stand and all the wonderful food and my 4th glass of lemonade today. I love it. Only 4, though. That's it for us here tonight. Big thanks to everyone tuning in. Once again, Rowan County wins it 15-0 in 4 innings over Morgan County. For Trey Collier, Felicia Collier, everyone at the Kool Sports Network, this is James Collier saying so long and have a great evening, everyone.
Thank you for watching the 16th Region Baseball Tournament live from Addington Field in Boyd County, Kentucky on Kool TV. This broadcast of the 16th Region Baseball Tournament has been a special sports presentation of the Kool Sports Network and Kool TV.